Hey, it's Karma. Welcome to the video. Thank you for clicking and checking me out as always. Today we have our last and final part of my March 1st restock haul, and two additional fragrances that I picked up that were in a later order. So I think because I ordered the last portion of the restock toward the end when the sale was over and the vault was closing, it just came together in one of my recent orders. So I just put them together into one video just so we have more fragrances to talk about. I have 5 here. They will be in no particular order, although I can rank them at the end, but you'll be able to tell how I feel about them throughout the video while I'm talking about them. So the first one we're going to talk about is called A Night in New York. Oh my gosh, guys, please forgive my nails. And I actually got them done since my last videos, and then it's just been so long since I've done videos and now they're messed up again. A Night in New York, right? Let's just go over this really quickly. I'm going to go over. So the way I want to start doing things on my channel is, I keep saying how I want to do things, and I've been all over the place. I'm still getting it together. As you can see, I'm still relatively new. So I don't know what formats I want to do. However, I think I'm going to do hauls like I've been doing, where I talk about the fragrance really quickly. I give the notes, I give my first impressions, and then come back later when the juices have developed. So I think I want to start, if I do an individual review, it'll be a review on a fragrance that has sat for some time. So the juices will have turned a little brown, and it gave it some time to kind of get to where it needs to be. Sometimes it can take months for a fragrance to really get to where it smells amazing. I don't know. I'm gonna try to go through my orders and see what my first few orders were and then go from there. So that way I can give you more of a true impression, because what I find is that sometimes I may start, my first impression is not very favorable. I don't like it. And then later on, I'll try it again and I end up loving the fragrance. For instance, today I wore Sweet Twist. Remember in my last video, I was kind of going back and forth with Sweet Twist. Today, I absolutely loved it. I don't know. I'm getting more of that fizzy cola smell. I'm getting less of that leafy green thing I was smelling. And it was a nice, sweet, fizzy cola with some cotton candy. Love it. I loved it enough to even buy a backup bottle. So this is what I mean. There are times that you just have to let the scent sit for a little bit and they smell a lot better. So that's what I think I'm going to do. Hauls, initial impression, and then later on, when I do my full review, it'll be on fragrances that have sat for some time. Okay. A Night in New York. The notes for A Night in New York are gardenia, carnation, jasmine, patchouli, flowers, sea notes, sandalwood, caramel, and coffee. Now, this was recommended to me because someone told me it smells like banana bread, and I thought that was weird because there's no banana or bread or anything in the notes. However, you do get a banana bread vibe in the most floral way possible. So it's not banana bread in a gourmand way where it's like a thick, rich, heavy, bready walnut, you can taste it edible banana bread, but there is a florally banana bread kind of smell there. I can see where that is happening. Now, if I took the banana bread out of my mind, right, and just try to go into it without thinking of anything, prejudging or like having a pre-notion of what I'm gonna smell. Let me see. It's airy, it's light. I am picking up something sweet in here. Let me see. I get the sea notes and some flowers. I might be picking up the gardenia and the carnation. I don't pick up patchouli too heavily. Now, you guys know I don't like oud and I don't like patchouli. I didn't immediately turn from this and go, oof. The patchouli in this is not like that earthy, very dirty kind of pungent patchouli. This is light and airy. Mostly those C notes. And I think the gardenia and carnation. I'm not heavy on the coffee and the caramel. I wouldn't say I smell those strongly, but definitely the C notes, gardenia and carnation. It's a very pretty fragrance. But again, if you put your mind to smell the banana bread, like if you set yourself, okay, this is supposed to smell like some type of banana bread, right? You will smell it in a floral way. Again, not a thick, rich banana bread. So that's a night in New York. Very nice. Do I see myself wearing this a lot? I don't know. I don't know yet. Undecided. Undecided about that one. So we're going to let that one sit now. The next one that I received is Raspberry Margarita. So this is a vaulted fragrance. And this one was highly like recommended all over everything. So let's, whew, this one's nice. Okay, so Raspberry Margarita. The notes are raspberry puree, fresh lime juice, ginger tequila, sea salt, lemon wedge, and white musk. This is really nice. You definitely get hit with that raspberry puree right up front, and that fresh lime juice. You can smell the salt, and you do get the tequila. But it's not heavy. This is not like a heavy alcoholic drink or heavy on a cocktail. I found strawberry and peach very heavy on the alcohol, where I wish it was like this, where it was more of the fruit and less of the alcohol. This is the perfect balance of both. You have the raspberry puree and the lime, and you have the salt and the tequila, and this is perfect. This is the perfect summer scent. So fruity and fresh. The raspberry isn't thick and syrupy. It's like a light raspberry. It doesn't smell artificial either or jammy. I think it's that lime and the salt that's just bringing out the freshness of the raspberry. It's so nice. This is nice. Beautiful, beautiful for summertime and going out. That is a nice going out brunch smell right there. So that is Raspberry Margarita. The next one is another highly recommended, and this is all over the Facebook group. This is Juicy Pear. So let's see, Juicy Pear. This I see why these were like very popular scents on the Facebook group. Oh, this one is beautiful too. If you like pear, this is a nice fresh pear smell. And it's like a true pear. Like you can almost smell the like if you cut a pear in half and you know there's like that cord, that hard kind of cord thing in the middle where the seed is, you can smell all of that part. A little bit of candy there. Oh, I didn't say the notes. I want to smell it so bad, right? Juicy pear. So the notes are pear, guava, melon, pineapple, jackfruit, vanilla, gin, mojito, and musk. It kind of smells now like kind of smells like a pear, green apple, Jolly Rancher. I say green apple because when I think of like the green Jolly Ranchers, usually green apple. There's no green apple here, but it smells like a pear, green apple, Jolly Rancher. This is nice too. This is very playful, fresh, fruity. I feel like I'm getting more into the fruity smells too lately. This is very nice, and I hope that you guys picked it up in the vault. There's some vault favorites that I didn't pick up either that I have on my wish list, and once it opens up, I'm snatching up a few of them. Hopefully they do restock, but this is definitely backup bottle worthy. So is the Raspberry Margarita in my opinion. So I'm glad I did get two of each. So that's Juicy Pear. Next, these are the two new releases. Well, by the time of this video going up, there has been more releases, but these are two of the newer releases that came out. We'll start with Dust of Delight. Now, this is the inspiration of Happy Dust by Narcotica. Dua just released their dupe of it, and guys, this is amazing. Amazing. Now, I did do a video on scent split samples that I received. I don't think it's going to go up. This is probably going to go up before that because I wanted to get the whole haul video out before that sample video went off. So you'll see my thoughts on Happy Dust there, but I'll just give you a little brief thing of it. Happy Dust smelled amazing, although very light and faint. I could barely smell it, but what I did smell was like sort of the opening of Puffletuff, that kind of like pineapple-y, mango, tropical, custardy kind of smell in the beginning, and then I got nothing. Like the scent just disappeared, and I was disappointed because it was so nice. I just wished that it projected more, or it was just even strong on the paper. I couldn't smell anything. This, you can actually smell the scent of Happy Dust, like what you're meant to smell. So first impressions, and I think it's only going to get better from here. So it's amazing right now. It's going to get better, and it's yes, you get the oh, hold on, I didn't go through the notes. I'm just the notes. Bourbon, vanilla, mango, coconut water, matte, vanilla, matcha tea, brown sugar, amber, star jasmine, vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, white musk, and pearl balsam. So you get hit with the vanilla, the bourbon vanilla right away. I would say the bourbon vanilla, the mango, and the coconut water. You do get that green tea powder smell. It doesn't smell powdery, the green tea smell. So matcha tea, that's there. And the brown sugar. So you're getting all those like tropical, this kind of tropical sweet vanilla opening. I don't know if tropical is the right word, but it's like a sweet, fruity, the mango. So it's like the vanilla, the mango, and the green tea is what you're getting. A little bit of brown sugar. It's light on the brown sugar. It's not the heavy brown sugar, again, that's found in Gourmand Escape or Caramel Sugar Elixir. It's a lighter brown sugar. The vanilla and the tonka bean, this is a winner. They did their thing with this dupe. And Happy Dust retails for $280. This is $33. Well, for 1 ounce. So what? Okay, 1, 2, 3. $99 if you want to get 3 ounces of this, 3.3 fluid ounces of this, compared to $280 for 3.4 of the actual OG. And this lasts longer. It's stronger. I wouldn't say it's a beast mode projection smell because I've worn it like a few times since I've gotten it, and it doesn't project too much. The scent bubble is moderate. I think someone who's close to you will be able to smell it, but it wears for a very long time. So it has really good longevity. And I love that you can actually smell it. This is amazing. This is amazing, amazing, amazing. If you like Narcotica Happy Dust, you should definitely pick up a bottle of the Dust of Delight, Dua's dupe of that fragrance. 10 out of 10. Would highly recommend. Now, the last one. I didn't purposely do this. It just happens to be the last one. This is Apricot Honey Cupcake. Okay. I was super excited to pick this one up because Cupcake. I love cakey scents, and I thought, hey, this might... I've never really smelled apricot in a fragrance, but I thought the Cupcake would save it. Like, it would just be... As long as it was cupcakey, I figured whatever fruit, whatever they put in it would be okay. But let's see. Let's talk about it. So Apricot Honey Cupcake, the notes are juicy apricot nectar syrup, fresh cut apricots, honeycomb, manuka honey drizzle syrup, bourbon vanilla, vanilla syrup, praline, whipped cream, cupcake sugar syrup, and vanilla frosting. So that sounds delicious to me, right? Sounds good. Let's smell. Okay. So you get hit with a blast of apricot and honey together, and it's very fresh, light, airy, and fruity. And that's about what I get from it. It's like a apricot honey fruity smell. I don't get the cupcake, and that's my issue. And I think that's a lot of the reason why this fragrance has been up for swap so fast. Like, a lot of people have been literally getting it and then putting up for swap the same 10 minutes that they received it. And I think it's because it's disappointing that there's no cupcake. We were looking for the cakiness of it. Now, it could come in later on, but sometimes you don't want to wait. And like, for me, I feel as though this isn't going to be for me. And it sucks because maybe in a month it will smell amazing. Maybe it'll smell more like a cupcake with some honey drizzle and a little bit of apricot. But for right now, it's too fruity. It's too sweet. And that's coming from someone who likes sweet and gourmand. It's too fruity sweet for me. That apricot and honey together is just like, if you like sweet, fruity scents, I think you would love this. But my thing is, I think a lot of people were turned off at the fact that there's no cupcake in it. And I find with a lot of the duo fragrances, anything that has ice cream or cake in it, I never smell the ice cream. I never smell the cake, ever. I have coconut ice cream gelato. Don't smell any ice cream. I had lemon tea ice cream thing. Didn't smell the ice cream, just the lemon tea. I want to smell the texture of these things in the fragrances. I want to smell the texture and feel the cold and creaminess of an ice cream. I want to smell the fluffiness and the bakeness and the warmth of a cupcake or a cake. That's not in here. Yeah, that's not here. Beautiful apricot honey scent, no cake. All right, let's just do one more round before we wrap up, and then we'll see how they smell now that they've dried for a little bit. Okay, A Night in New York. It's gotten more earthy. It's more earthy, more of that banana bread, floral banana bread smell is there. The C notes are no longer there. So I feel like the patchouli has come out more, but in a nice way, because it is more earthy. But I don't feel like you need to be afraid of this if you don't like patchouli. I cannot stand patchouli. And this is okay. This is pleasant. I just don't know if I see myself wearing it all the time. That's the only thing. I don't know if I'll be wearing this a lot. So got a little more deeper, richer, more earthy. The Night in New York. Raspberry Margarita. Smell her. So fruity. The raspberry puree is still there. It's just nice. Fruity. Not heavy on the alcohol. The alcohol is still like the tequila note is there, but it's blended in and it's not too much. This is not a super boozy, alcohol-y cocktail smell. It's slight and it gives it a little bit of an edge, but that raspberry lime is there. This is very nice. Very nice and fruity. If you like raspberry, light, airy, fresh raspberry lime smells, that's going to be perfect for you. Juicy Pear. Okay, so less of that Jolly Rancher smell. More of a fresh pear. Like, it doesn't smell as candied anymore. It doesn't have that candied smell. It just smells like you cut a pear in half, and as if, even if you like, imagine biting into a fresh, wet, like crisp, wet pear. It's fresh. This is, oh, this is nice. This is good. If you love pear, this is a winner. This is a winner right here. Juicy pear. Pick that up the next time the vault opens. The Dust of Delight, my love. How you left with this nice creamy vanilla. Let me see. I'm looking at the dry down notes. It's like a slight brown sugar, vanilla. It's just like a creamy vanilla, like a creamy sweet vanilla, almost like a vanilla bean-ish smell. It's very nice. Still getting a little bit of the green tea, a little bit of the green tea. This is, oh, this is beautiful. Like, these were all really good. Highly recommend Dust of Delight. Okay, and now Apricot Honey Cupcake. I know this one didn't really have that much time to sit, but we'll revisit. Okay, so not much honey. Still strong on the apricot. It's a fresh apricot. This is not syrupy or jammy apricot. Or like a canned apricot. It's nice. It's a nice scent and it's very sweet. I feel like this will be very pretty in the spring. But no cake. No cake. And that's disappointing. But it is nice. Okay, so if I had to rank these, don't make me do it. All right, if I had to rank these, right? I would put Dust of Delight first. This would be my number one. Dust of Delight. Then Juicy Pear. This would be my second. Especially because summertime's coming, so. My third would be Raspberry Margarita. Surprisingly, my fourth would be Apricot Honey Cupcake. And then my last would be A Night in New York. Just because I'm not saying it's not nice. I just don't think I would reach for it. And this isn't really my scent profile. When someone said it smelled like banana bread, I was hoping more for a gourmandy banana bread. I don't know what I was expecting, especially because the notes didn't mention anything banana, but yeah, it's not really my scent profile. Well, yeah, so let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you have any of these? Have you picked them up? Have you smelled them? Do you want to smell them? What is your take on Apricot Honey Cupcake? Let me know. We'll talk about it. Like the video if it was helpful, and consider subscribing. I have more videos, more fragrances coming up, and hopefully that Scent Spirit sample, I think that may be the next one. So until the next video, take care, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye.